Fire, directed by Ben Wheatley, stars Brie Larson, Sholto Copley, Armie Hammer, among others, about these two gangs meeting up for an exchange of guns and cash. Of course, things don't go as they should, which leads to a long shootout. Much like how Mad Max Fury Road was all a chase movie, this one is all a shootout, although this film is not as successful as that film was. The film is Tarantino-esque in terms of its dialogue and style, with the various violent characters coming into personal conflicts while they come into physical conflicts all the same. Although in this film, obviously, the violence is spread out, where in Tarantino movies it tends to be in these outbursts. Although I say that with some praise in mind, in that the film does have some pretty good dialogue. It really creates the personalities effectively through just the way they speak to each other, and as well as how well the actors perform the parts. The cast is uniformly strong. I particularly enjoyed Sholto Copley and Armie Hammer in their roles. Sholto Copley going full Copley, going completely out of whack, completely bananas. He's a lot of fun. And Armie Hammer's pretty funny as this hitman who stays straight, stays focused the whole time, no matter what. As much as a focus is on the dialogue and more of like yelling at one another when the shootout starts, the focus is, of course, the shootout. And as an action film, it is a most peculiar one. And that it's less about cool action moves and more about awkward running, jumping, getting caught on the ground, getting hit. Everybody's just kind of slowly bleeding here. Nothing's really managing to be cool looking, but that is obviously the point. Not that it's trying to be this realistic, gritty movie by any means. The inaccuracy of all the guns would suggest that's not the case. It's instead making it a comedy of errors involving the various problems they get into while all trying to get up on one another, trying to figure out who's working exactly for who and how they're going to beat each other one way or the other. It actually has quite a bit of fun with this and manages to take the concept pretty far, and that there is a lot of fun to be had here. It doesn't quite build to this great climax, so you don't go at the end of the shootout yeah, that was a lot of fun, or that was really cool. You go oh, okay, that's the end. It was a little funny and enjoyable and entertaining, but it doesn't really hit you hard with the great ending moment. It just never does. It's not that the ending is poor by any means, but it seems like a little bit of a letdown, and I wonder if maybe they should have reordered the kills in a way, because it just seems a strange choice. A few of the people who get knocked off win. But nonetheless, this is an enjoyable film. It is entertaining, but in many ways it's an experiment that works, but it doesn't make a completely great film out of it. It makes just a good one.